Global Grub with Tabat Donnie. I am your host, Donnie. Yeah, hopefully this time it works. So, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, just first things first, please, it's a recorded stream. It is a feature show off the app. Please be respectful. Respect everybody in the stream. My bouncers know anybody being disrespectful or hatred, please remove them. I don't like to do that, but when people can show respect, then hasta la vista, kuna matata, right? hmm That's what she said. Um, then also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can hit me up for a feature show, a place on the comments where you can help me cook, and I'll give you the same ingredients as what I'm doing. It's a lot of fun. I have a couple people that I'm setting up doing stuff with me. You can always hit up Emoji J. That's one of my admins on this app. Um, or you can hit me up when I'm streaming. I stream every night when I'm not on the cooking show. It's not an everyday show. It's a once-off show every week at Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time, where I'm at. Okay? Make a note of that on your calendar. Set an alarm. That way you don't forget. All right. So today's show is going to be another show. Somebody said it earlier in a stream. Donnie always puts his South African twist on the food. Okay. And yeah, I do that because that's commonly how we cook food in South Africa. And I'm trying to show you how South African food is cooked. Um, Although I'm using some American products and I'm also using South African products, which I found. Um, I need to get that website up on my Instagram as well. That way people can go look and see what they want and they can order themselves. It takes about a week and a half, depending on where you're at in the US, for that to ship. But trust me, they're good. I have somebody in the stream that her mom is actually ordering South African food. And some of the ingredients due to she dating a South African. So let's get started. Yeah, Lorena, let's get started. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. We're going to do what we call salmon. I know there's a lot of people that loves salmon. Traditionally in South Africa, we normally do it on the grill because grill is always so authentic and it creates a lot of good flavors, especially if you use charcoal instead of wood. Yeah, in America, you guys are using commonly propane. I'm not against the propane. I just don't agree with some of the flavors that comes out of it. It makes the food taste different. I'm not against it. Please do not get me wrong here. I'm not against the propane grills. I just love and I'm used to charcoal. Thank you, Lauren. Charcoal grilling is always the best because of flavoring. You want that flavor in the food, and it's not toxic either. Okay. So, having started, you're going to need some really nice size salmon. I got very nice pieces of salmon here. You can see they're already de-skinned. They're really, really, really nice. So we got that. You're going to use some chopped up onion. You don't need very much, and it's hard to see in this white bowl, but it's very fine chopped up onion. You don't want them to be too big, just nice and I'll beat you there, Jay. There you go. Trust me. Trust me, she will. Then I also have some chopped up tomato, also very small pieces. And then I have some sweet peppers, some different colors of sweet peppers. You can do just red. You can do only one color if you want. I like the variety and it gives it a little bit more color. But yeah, there's some really I've got three colors in here. It's like an orange, yellow, and a red. That's in here. Okay. So those are the course ingredients that you're going to need. Then we're coming to the South African stuff, where the South African twist gets put on to the food. Some all gold apricot jam, the smooth jam. It's jelly here in America, but in South Africa it's called jam. Okay, don't get mixed up. We're going to use some roasted garlic, avocado oil. That's my jam, he says. Yeah, that's my jam. Some McCormick parsley. Parsley is well known to everybody. DC. Some onion and herb from Dash. Onion and herb. Some lemon juice. Lemon juice is common everywhere. South Africa, yeah, the same everywhere. Lemon juice is the same. Lemon juice is lemon juice, right? And then one of my South African spices is called Robinson's, is the manufacturer. Master blends for braai. There's a few varieties of spices that you can get. Some of them you cannot get them in America. Like for example, they are on the website, the South African website. And then you're going to use a little bit of iodized salt. So those are all my ingredients. So let's get started. I have a dish. Let me put that a little bit down there. There we go. I have a flat dish, oven dish. Turn this a little bit. There we go. And I've lined it out with foil, where I'm going to put my fish and stuff into it. Why is this thing being stubborn? There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some garlic and herb butter, and I'm just going to use my hand. You can use a cloth or a paper towel, and I'm just going to rub the bottom of the pan with the foil. Just going to smear it out because you don't want that fish to stick to the aluminum foil. So I'm just using garlic and herb, and I'm using garlic and herb butter because I'm also going to use that to cook the fish. There we go. Wipe our hands clean. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. I appreciate it very much. If I don't say thank you throughout the show, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Again, if you just joined the show, welcome to the Global Grub with Tabax Donnie. I am your host, Donnie. Although it's spelled Danny, it's not. It's pronounced Donnie because it's South African. I'm going to lay my fillet of salmon in the pan like that. And I'm going to use another one. Guys, and watch out for bones and stuff. Sometimes they leave the bones in. You just got to be really cautious with any type of fish for bones, right? So thank you for that, guys. Appreciate that. All right, so we got our fish. Come on, camera, stay with me. Keeps on doing its own little thing here. There we go. Maybe we should turn that off for a second. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to use my onion and I'm going to sprinkle it over the fish just like that. Sprinkle it over. and then I dab it in so it can sit nicely. Like that. I'm going to use a little bit. You don't want to use too much because the salmon is already salty, right? But a little bit of salt. You can use a coarse sea salt if you want, but just a little sprinkle. You don't want too much of it. If you are a salt lover and you love salt, by all means, put as much salt as you want. I don't eat a lot of salt. And then I'm going to use my braai spice, and I'm going to sprinkle that over. Just like that. I'm going to use also, I'm using a Worcestershire salt, also a South African product. Worcestershire, you get them in the sauce or a liquid form too. I like the spices. I'm just going to throw up just a little bit. It's just for flavoring. Some parsley. And while we're doing this, your oven needs to be preheated to 365 Fahrenheit. 365 Fahrenheit for your oven. And then I'm going to use the dash onion and herb spice. And I'm going to throw that over. Like that. Some lemon juice. Guys, welcome. If you just joined the show, welcome to the Global Grub with Dolph and Donnie. I am your host, Tabaks Donnie. I've been on this app for nearly over 5 years. Been a Tabaks for almost 5 years in October. And let me tell you, it's been a blessing. The cooking show is just over a year old. We started in last year. January was the first show hosted when it went featured, thanks to Emoji J and a bunch of people from my stream. So I just threw over the sweet peppers, and now I'm throwing over some tomato. There we go. And then, of course, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot go wrong with using apricot jam or jello, jelly, should I say. And I'm going to just put a little bit of a dab all over the fish. Oh, that one went, it didn't want to go on the fish. It was running away. Damn it. And you can see it's nice and smooth. There's no preservatives inside. It's all nice and smooth. And that's kind of how the jelly or jam is in South Africa. They smooth. So we're going to put that over there. That should do it. Maybe one more just for extra flavor. There we go. For those who know me very well, most of my foods, I use apricot. For those who know me very well. Eva, va, 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 va. And then I'm going to use some more of the garlic and herb butter, and I'm gonna put just like a blob on each salmon, just like that. I might as well just finish this. There we go. Finish it. Now that we got this all in, we got all our spices in, I'm going to use a little bit of avocado oil and just lightly throw on top of the fish, and then a few drops around the pan while the foil, there we go. And now it's covering time. I'm gonna fold that in, the sides first. Fold that in. Bring this side over. Make sure it's nicely sealed, because you want to lock the flavor inside, right? That's what it's all about. You want to lock that flavor in, because that's what you want. You want to taste it. We are making salmon, and I'll run through the ingredients again quickly here. What we put in here and how we prepped it. There we go. You don't want any of that deliciousness running out on the sides, because then it's not going to work, right? Oven is preheated to 365 Fahrenheit. It's going in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And we got plenty of time. I'm going to run through the ingredients quickly, guys. I'm going to run through the ingredients quickly. The ingredients was 2 pieces of salmon, nicely de-skinned salmon. Then I chopped up some onion, white onion. And I felt that, and I don't know, somebody can tell me whether I'm wrong or not, but I just felt that white onion doesn't make you cry when you cut it, okay? It does not make you cry when you cut it, so it's always easier to use. Yellow onion is probably the worst, and the purple one is probably the worst onions to cut. Then I use some roasted garlic oil, avocado oil. I also used some parsley. Also, properly sharpened knife helps. Yeah. Thank you, Lauren. Good tip. Good tip coming from an expert chef. Some Robinson's traditional braai mix salt. And this is from South Africa. You won't find it here in America. This is off in South Africa. There is a website we're going to put on my bio that you can get the stuff off. Another South African spice is called Worcestershire sprinkle. It's called Donnie's Worcestershire sprinkle. No, I did not manufacture this. Just saying, before you guys get the wrong idea. Some dash onion and herb spices. Some lemon juice. And then, of course, my all gold smooth apricot jam or jelly. And what I did was I laid the salmon in a garlic and herb butter from Llano Lakes. I smeared the foil that I lined out in the pan. I lined it out and I smeared some butter at the bottom so the fish does not stick to the foil. And then when I laid the fish in it, I sprinkled it with all the different spices. And then I laid some onion, some yellow and orange and red sweet peppers on top of that, some tomato that I chopped up very fine, and then some parsley. And then we covered it with some apricot jam. and some more of the garlic butter, and I just fold it all together. Make sure that the foil is sealed. Your oven preheated at 365 Fahrenheit, and you stick it in the oven and hope that the juices does not escape anywhere, because you want those juices cooking inside that foil. Typically, a dish like this we normally do on a grill with a charcoal grill because of flavor. Food is all about flavor. If somebody told you that food is not flavor, then they lied to you. Okay? Food is all about flavor. And the better you can make it, the better it tastes, and the more you're going to want, right? Any questions so far? Any questions? If you just joined, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to Global Grub. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, which is my time because I'm on the West Coast. If you want to be a part of the show and you want to taste what we're cooking, you're more than welcome to hit me up on my show, on my streams, which I stream every night at about 8, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can also hit up Emoji J. He constantly streams as well. He's well known on the app for feature shows and helping people out with feature shows. The cooking shows are being posted on YouTube, and how you can find it on YouTube is you click on Global Grub, just like in my description on my stream, Global Grub, and you'll find my shows on there being posted on YouTube if you want to go look at the shows that's already been posted on there. If you just joined, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go through the dish quick. We're making some salmon. And the way I made it was with some South African ingredients because I'm originally from South Africa. I used a Worcestershire sprinkle from South Africa. And you can order these stuff, guys. There's a website that you can order them from, and I'll put it on my Instagram so we can, you guys can look at it. Some braai salt. It's a traditional braai salt from South Africa. The dash, onion and herb, you can get them here in America on any shelf. Connor alert, I see you. Parsley, you can get them anywhere. Parsley is parsley. It doesn't matter what make it is. It's parsley. It's very common. Some lemon juice. Some avocado, roasted garlic avocado oil. And then some smooth apricot jelly or jam. The ones here in America is a little bit more rough. This is a smooth jelly or jam. And then onions, chopped up onions, chopped up sweet peppers. You can use one color. You can use the different colors that there is. You want to chop them up very small, very, very, very small. And then you're also going to use some onion, chopped up onion, and then some garlic and herb butter that you're going to smear your foil at the bottom. You're going to smear your foil out. And then when you put your layer of fish on there, when everything is all put on top of the salmon, you're going to put a few blobs of the garlic and herb butter on top of the salmon. And then you just cover it all up and you stick it in the oven at 365 Fahrenheit and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So we got a little bit to go before we can take it out. Is there any questions so far? Again, if you yum, yeah, Lauren, yum, yum, yummy, 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 yum, 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 yum. I ain't nothing, okay? I am just a normal person like everybody else in here. I am just me. I'm nothing special, okay? Just so we get that clear, I'm not nothing special. Interesting tip. Or some info regarding South Africa when it comes to fish fry. We call it fish fry or fish barbecue. Deep sea fishing is always the best when you literally just caught the fish and you can fillet it right there and then and put it on the grill. Oh my gosh. It's the most refreshing flavors that comes out of that fish when you just caught it and put it on a grill and fry it. And you can do it the same way as I just did it. Okay. Um, you can also just do it without the foil too. And fresh is best. Yeah. Uh, Guys, just so you know, I'm sorry, Lauren, but that is a qualified chef. Okay. I'm not a qualified chef. I'm just cooking because I'm love cooking. Okay. And I cook because of experience from my dad and my mom and my grandparents. Um, my grandparents, my mom is not here anymore. um, that's why I'm wearing this apron. If you guys has noticed, it's pink, and you're like, oh, why is Donnie wearing pink? Why is he wearing pink? It's in honor of cancer. It's in honor of my mom that passed away of cancer. This coming July would be 5 years ago, and I honor this towards her. And I'm also honoring people who have suffered from cancer, people who has still undergoing treatment of cancer, and people who is not so lucky, but for their families to have to endure that. This apron will always be a part of this show as long as I have the show. Okay. We are working on new merchandise, guys. There was an issue with my merchandise. It will be up and running soon where you can get these aprons from if you are interested. Um, so all proceedings are going to Children's Cancer Association once a month. We are supporting the Cancer Association for kids. You know, they are so tiny and small. They didn't ask for it either. And you guys know what cancer does. Some kids makes it. Some kids don't even make it. They don't even get to live their whole life. So it's a mission of mine to try and better their life, whatever life they have. Um, Praying hard that they make it and that they can overcome it, you know, and still have a decent life. So I don't want to get emotional on screen, because that's a very touchy subject to me since mom passed. Anyway, some more questions. Anybody question? Yes, Lauren is a qualified chef. Trust me. If you have any questions, then you can go ask her too. Everybody, welcome to the show, guys. Is there any questions? What you're cooking? I'm cooking a salmon. Salmon. Fishy. Yeah, fishy. Mm-hmm. Question, where's mine? I already know. I already know, Lauren. Make sure you get 2 plates out. See, I already know. How long does it take to cook again? Yeah, it depends on your oven. Some people has propane ovens. Some people has a electrical oven. You just have to look, but I say roughly to be safe, 25 to 30 minutes. If you feel like you want to cook it a little bit longer, it's not going to hurt it. Okay, you can go as far as to 40 minutes if you want. So no, it's not. It's very easy. Salmon is actually really cool. It's really quick to cook, just because of the meat texture and stuff. How are you preparing your salmon? So I bought these from a local grocery store. Um, but if I had to catch salmon, I would fillet them, take the bones out. I would probably leave the skin on, because that's how we normally do it in South Africa. We leave, depending on the fish, we'll leave the skin on. Internal temperature 145 degrees for salmon. The cook has spoken. The chef has spoken. Yeah, it will, Pepe. But if you have sufficient stuff in there to create a sauce, um, to create moisture, um, you don't want to burn it though. Okay, so you gotta keep checking it. But your interior, like Lawrence said, interior should be about, and you have one of those thermometers that you can stick inside. You can go right through the foil. You can check the temperature inside to see if it's like 145 Fahrenheit. I make this lemon dill cream sauce for my salmon. Ooh, I need the recipe for that, please. Alan, alert. The skin is the best part. I don't like to eat the skin always. Depending on the fish, I don't always like to eat the skin. Some fish you can, some fish you can't. And it's the flaming gecko, gecko, gecko. I give the skins to the dogs. Yeah, because which is very healthy for them, right? Yeah, it's very healthy for the skin. That's why they always say to put fish oil in your dog's food on a regular basis. Blackened salmon with a lemon leek sauce. What? Lemon leek? Wait, what's a lemon leek? Explain to me what's a lemon leek. Thank you for the favorites, guys. Thank you so much. Somebody help me. Leeks are a type of onionish. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. That's a lot of favorite too. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Leek is a veggie. A veggie? Stupid whammy. Listen, I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch that whammy. Okay. I'm gonna invite him for dinner, but it ain't gonna be dinner. Just saying. Okay, dogs food, not cat food. No, dogs food. Because fish, cats is already eating fish. Their diet is already consisting out of fish. So, um, we're just talking about fish oil. Fish oil for the cat. What, Eva? Look, that whammy is not gonna sit and laugh at me, okay? And he's definitely not gonna stick his tongue out and go. That's not gonna work either. Okay? Me and that whammy is gonna have some issues. Just saying. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? If you have not favorited me, favorite me, please. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the gifts. Also, thank you for the your guys' support in here, making this show a success. People commenting. 3. I knew that was gonna not work very well, but thank you, appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in here, everybody's input in the stream. It says a lot. It helps a lot. I appreciate everybody. I want to see the salmon. Yeah, hold on. It's coming. Thank you. Thank you, Kayleen. So if you want to be a part of the show, please, please, please feel free to hit me up or hit Emoji J. Emoji J, can you comment, please? And hit Emoji J also up to put you in line to get on the show. And whether you have your own idea or not, it doesn't matter. It's a global grub. We make global food. Okay. So please feel free. It's a lot of fun. I'm working on a couple people to be a part of the show. There's one specific dish that I want to make, but I cannot make that without a specific person. So I'm working and I'm waiting to see what the schedule is so that we can put that on the show. It's going to be phenomenal. Cough, cough. Yeah. It's going to be, some people might not like it. I'm going to say this right off the bat. Some people might not like this, but if you haven't tried it, and I say this with all my dishes, if you haven't tried it, you're not going to know. You're always going to wonder, okay, why? Why haven't I tried this? Really? Right? Very funny. Wait, what? I'm incredibly interested. That's good. Where's my flame wheel? I'm dead. Strawberry. I never tried lamb chops. Lamb chops? Oh my gosh. Bored. Come on. You got to do something about the lamb chops. Okay? You got to do. Lamb chops are so delicious if you cook it right. Beets is awesome too. Lamb chops. Wow. Yeah, lamb chops. Of course. Hell yeah. Hmm. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get your taste buds out there. Get your taste buds tingling. Okay. Experiment with food. That's what makes food so interesting. Experiment with food. There's so many varieties of food. And if you honestly put your love into it, because it's got to come from the heart. If you're just going to cook food because you have to, then I can tell you right now it's not going to taste good. Okay? Bring it from the heart. Bring it from inside. That way you're going to enjoy it. If you make a mistake, then you make a mistake. You can fix that mistake. Everybody makes mistake. Nobody is perfect. Okay? We eat with our eyes first. Yeah, that's what we do. We normally do, right? We normally do. All right. I need to get a couple more dishes out here. So now every plate is yeah. Canvas, 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 canvas. Okay, so on the side, I guess gonna ask me, well, Donnie, what do you do with what do you cook with salmon? What do you put with salmon? There's a bunch of stuff you can do with salmon. You can do salads. You can do like sweet potato with some couscous. You can do a rice if you want. Um, salmon salad is awesome. You never had salmon salad? Oof, yum yum. I've had salmon salad before. It's delicious. Okay. Yo, Sky, what's up? So what I did beforehand, before I started the show earlier today, to save some time, I made a traditional macaroni salad. And I have some. I don't have really much in here. I have some celery in here, and I have some sweet peppers also in here, and then it's really delicious. Just your typical macaroni salad. And then a thing that I really love is an egg salad. I also made some egg salad. Um, you literally boil some eggs, and then once you get it to peel, then you mash it up inside a bowl and put a little bit of mayonnaise and some mustard, English mustard. Not a lot, just a tiny little bit. You don't want to overdo it with the mustard. That's commonly what I do, and not cucumber. What's the right word for it? Lauren, help. Um, Not cucumber. What's the other one? In Afrikaans we call it gherkins. Um, um, ugh, pickle. Thank you. Damn it, I couldn't get on the wood. Damn it, pickle. A little bit of pickle. I don't use a lot because I can't use a lot of pickle. Daai Afrikaanse accent, yes, strawberry, yes. Daai Afrikaanse accent kan my baie moeilikheid veroorsaak, okay? Can get me in a lot of trouble, just saying. Okay. So, and then I mix it up, and that's kind of what I normally do with salmon. Or what I normally also do with salad, with salmon, I will do a sweet potato and some couscous. Couscous is also really good. You guys know I preach couscous. Couscous is a lot better than regular rice. It's a lot more healthier than regular rice. And Lauren inside the chat will verify that. Yes, wild rice. Wild rice is another perfect example going with any type of fish that you fry, that you cook like this. Couscous is amazing. It's easy to make too. It literally takes 5 minutes. And I've made it on my stream before. It's on YouTube. Go look at it. Couscous is so easy. I even got my boss now that's very picky and eating stuff. My boss just bought a box of couscous and he said, Donnie, why didn't you tell me about this before? Because now he's eating it. He is eating it. That's the rice stuff you were telling me about. Yeah, yeah. All right, let me have a look at this. Oh my gosh, it looks so. You can literally hear it boiling inside the foil. Yummy, 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 yum, yum, ya yum, yum, ya yum, yum. I'm becoming inspired right now. Well, good. That's what the show is all about, right? It's to inspire people to widen their taste buds and exploring different kinds of food. And some of them are so simple to make. Somebody was asking me about dumplings. South Africa, we make what we call sousklakies. It's called cinnamon dumplings. It's a winter food, and it makes you nice and warm when you eat cinnamon dumplings. You make the regular dumplings, put it in a pot, put a little bit of water and a little bit of milk, cook it. Once it's nicely cooked, then you take it out, you put some cinnamon sugar over it. Perfect dish. Yeah, clakies, right, Strawberry? You know what I'm talking about. Sauce clakies. Yeah. Yeah. Pannenkoek. Pancakes. I made some pancakes on stream. They look like crepes. In South Africa, we just have a bigger variety of how we serve them, either with cinnamon sugar, mince, or hamburger, curry hamburger. Laat my mond water. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna give this. We'll give it 5 more minutes. Then we'll take the fish out and we'll start serving it up. And bon appetit. I'm gonna run through the dish quickly, just so everybody know. Welcome to the Global Grub with Dolphin Donnie. I'm your host, Tabats Donnie. Been on the app for over 5 years. Been a streamer just over 5 years as well. Been a Tabats almost 5 years. In October would be 5 years that I've been a Tabats. Same person on and off the app. People that has met me, they know I'm the same person on and off the app. And then the cooking show has been featured now for just over a year. January was 1 year. If I can make it, guys, you can make it too. Just be yourself. That's the advice I normally give people. Just be yourself. It doesn't take a lot to be yourself. Okay, be open, be honest, and be straightforward. So the dish that we're making was a salmon. I bought 2 pieces of salmon that was already deskinned and deboned. Be careful, even if they do say it's deboned, there might be a bone or 2 still left over. Be always cautious when you do eat fish that you do look for bones still, okay? Please do not forget that. The ingredients that I used to prepare the salmon was lemon juice. You can get them anywhere in the US. Some dashed onion and herb spices, you can get them anywhere in the US. Parsley. Parsley is the most common spice. You can get them anywhere in the US. The next 3, you cannot get in the US. You have to order it off a website, and I will put it on my Instagram. Jay, please remind me that we put it on my Instagram bio, please. It's a website that I use for South African food. Depending on where you are in the US, it'll take about a week to a week and a half. I'd say at the most 2 weeks before they arrive. Some Worcestershire sprinkle. You also get the liquid Worcestershire sauce. You can use that, or you can use the sprinkle. I like the sprinkle. Some Robinson's traditional braai mix. Now, this Robinson's are being sold in the US, but not all of them, especially when it comes to South African spices. Okay? So, South African braai mix. Some avocado, roasted avocado oil. I love this stuff. I cook a lot with avocado oil. Even Lauren Chef will tell you how good that is for cooking. And then some all gold smooth apricot jam, which is also a jelly here in America. But this smooth brand you cannot get in the US. You have to get it off the South African site. Some chopped up onion, chopped up sweet peppers, and some garlic and herb butter. You can use any brand. I use Lano Lakes. I love this brand. But you can use any brand that you want. And then you lay your foil inside a nice oven pan. You lay your foil, you take some of that garlic butter, you smear your foil at the bottom, and then you lay your two salmons inside of it, and you put all your ingredients on top of it. Don't go overboard on the spices. You just want to prickle the fish with it. Your garlic butter, you can do a lot. You don't have to worry about that because that's just for flavoring. And then also the apricot jam, you're just going to put a few blobs all over the fish, same with the garlic butter. And then you close it up. And once you close it up, make sure it doesn't leak out anywhere. And put it in the oven for 365 Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. When you take the fish out and you have a probe, a temperature probe to check temperature on food, has to be 145 Fahrenheit minimum. Then you know that fish is properly cooked. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys were here to smell it. Pizza dan color. And there you have it. And then on the side, earlier I made some egg salad. And then I also made a macaroni salad that I'm going to have with my salmon. You can do sweet potato. You can do pumpkin. For a starch, you can do a baked potato. You can do couscous. You can do wild rice. You can pretty much eat anything with salmon. I'm making something fishy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. All right. What is it now? 10:02. We got 10 minutes. All right. Let's get this thing out of the oven. You guys ready? Oh, that smells so good. Oof. I wish you guys could smell this. The flavor is just delicious. Now be careful, it's hot. Don't burn yourself, guys. Do not burn. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, yummy. Yum, yum, yum. I want to pick it up. I want to show you guys what it looks like. But that's what it looks like. You see that? Looks delicious, doesn't it? Look at that. It literally breaks. It literally just breaks loose. And you can see it's well cooked already. See the coloring is all the same throughout, right? Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of egg salad on you. I just messed it up. Hold up. I just messed it up. Some egg salad. and then some macaroni salad. And voila, you have a perfectly cooked salmon for about 25 to 30 minutes. And you can see the onion, you can see all the stuff that we put on here. And now it's flavoring time. Bon appetit. Oh my gosh. It literally melts in your mouth. It literally melts in your mouth just eating it like this. Hmm. Yum. Yum. I love the flavor, the texture. You can literally taste everything that I put on you. You can literally taste it. Mm. Emoji J, you ready?